Everyone, I want to take a few minutes to talk about how we can feel first in our communication and just give you some tips for communicating in uncertain times. Now, you might be watching the stock market, the bear market right now. You're realizing that businesses are asking their employees, hey, don't come in if you're sick, or they're asking employees to stay and work from home. Colleges and universities are having their students take online classes after spring break. Yes, these are uncertain times and there's anxiety and overwhelm, and you want to make sure that your communication does good, is helpful, and doesn't create any further damage or harm. So here's what you can do. Tip number one, speak from a position of what you know and be accurate. There's no room for ambiguity. If you don't know it, then steer away from it. Let me give you an example. Dr. Fauci was on Capitol Hill in front of Congress this week, and he was asked a question about the numbers of people in the US who will get the coronavirus. And he stated very clearly, I cannot predict the numbers of this virus. We do not know how many people. It all depends on containment and how much we mitigate. Very clear. He was not going to give a number on a hunch. Stay away from the guesstimates, stay away from the hunches, and state what you know. That's really important. Number two, emotional intelligence in your communication. This is understanding your own behavior, right? Getting a check on your own emotions before you let it all out through your emails or in person or through social media. It's the difference of you're going to respond to communication or you're going to react. I would say if you are taking stock in your own emotion and how you're feeling, you're going to be able to respond and help someone and not add to the anxiety and the feelings of overwhelm. And the last tip, number three, is that you might be getting negative critique and feedback. There's lots of people sharing right now how they feel. And you have to remember that when negative comments or you do receive criticism as a business owner or you're a professional, step back. Sit with it for a moment and understand criticism, negative feedback. Somebody is actually taking the time to help you. Not all feedback and critique comes from a place of harm and do you damage. In essence, it's a way to help you do better in your communication. So we have to remember this as we're communicating and as we're listening and we're understanding. And you also have to remember, where does that person come from? What's their situation? And if you can have a better understanding, well, then you might not react negatively to their negative critique of you. I hope this information is helpful. I hope that you always feel first before you communicate. And please let me know how you're feeling. Thank you.